Hospitals' claims of shortage. The minister says that the government will manage even with a limited medical staff. He added that everyone needs to work and mobilize available resources. Let's listen in.
The doctors, nurses, we need to mobilize them, and I think there should not be any dearth of doctors. If you look at the numbers, number of interns, housemen, house surgeons, postgraduates, and the professionals who have been practicing private clinics, I think we have a good numbers. Only thing is we need to mobilize them and channelize them so that wherever there is a shortfall, we need to accommodate them and include them and integrate into the mainstream, and we can facilitate all those things.
All right, so staying with news coming in from Karnataka, with grim reports in fact emerging of patients struggling to find beds amid the spike in COVID cases, there is also the confusion over allocation of COVID beds in private hospitals. So the state government has now taken a decision to make it mandatory for private hospitals to provide 50% of the beds to the government for treatment of COVID-19 patients. As per this rule, 2,734 private beds were meant to be with the state government for COVID treatment. While private hospitals claim that they have already submitted a list to the government in this regard, the government is yet to set up any kind of a centralized allotment system which will make it easy to get an understanding on the availability of beds with private hospitals for coronavirus treatment. So far only 177 of the 2,734 private hospitals have actually allotted beds for COVID patients. Let's listen in.
I'd like to start by asking you, we're seeing a bottleneck somewhere. There were supposed to be more than 2,000 beds of allotment, but as of now we're seeing,
Bangalore, we are expecting close to 3 to 3,500 from the private sector alone. First, what we did is we tried to accommodate all our patients in our government facilities, government hospitals. We have medical college, hospitals. Similarly, government medical colleges which has hospitals. Like this, we started filling up our own government facilities. After this, we are banking on the private sector, where we have a huge number of beds from their end also. So close to 50% is what we have asked them and we have agreed upon. So initially what has happened, the people who were tested positive, some people voluntarily have gone to the private hospitals. So close to about 800 people are there seeking the treatment. And unprecedented kind of a pandemic that we are witnessing today, always there would be some initial hiccups, it's not like magical thing that a government or anybody can do. Every system in the world has this problem, and so as we. But we are in the right track. We are very optimistic. We will ensure that our people will not suffer. We will do.
See, there is a mismatch of the same ministers, this one. In one statement, he has told that 788 patients are admitted in the private sector. And again, he tells there are only 116 beds allotted. See, last week we had a meeting with the Chief Minister and few of our other ministers, and we agreed to provide 2,300 and odd beds to the government to fill up beds for corona patients. So we don't know whether the patients are through the government scheme or the private. Even corona patient, whether he is a taxpayer or a non-taxpayer, it's the government responsibility to fill up these beds. We requested to set up a central nodal agency with a nodal officer so that all our pool beds can be accommodated accordingly, which has not been done by the government. That's why all this confusion is happening.
All right, my colleague Neha Hebale is now joining me live to give us an understanding of this entire issue. Neha, so there seems to be a lack of clarity, firstly, on how would a person be able to get an idea of the availability of beds in private hospitals for COVID treatment. The government may have made an announcement, but there seems to be certain implementation hurdles in this case.
Frida, that's absolutely correct. It's nothing but, a classic example of the government making an announcement, but sitting on it and, waiting, of course, till the situation really becomes grim to actually act on it. And the reason we say this is because the situation in Bengaluru and in Karnataka also, for that matter, Frida, has really worsened. And we've seen it worsening on Mirror. Now, we've been tracking it at every stage of when, the cases were under control, of how the Karnataka government was being lauded. We then saw it, spiking, and the government still having it under contained and, in containment. And now we're seeing it just, going out of control. It's spiraling out of control. We're seeing patients, who are really struggling to get a hospital bed, especially in the private hospitals. When approached, the government hospitals say that they don't have beds. Private hospitals say that they don't have clarity on whether they should be giving it through the government scheme or through the private scheme. So it's really, an absolute mess over here with regard to the allotment of the beds. What we understand is that, the private hospitals are claiming that they've allotted the beds, that they've handed over their share, 50% of the beds, to the government. Now, beyond that, Frida, the allotment, the actual setting up of a centrally allocated, system or an allocation system, or, actually putting in a database in place, or putting in a dashboard in place where, possibly patients can, view the availability of beds, which hospital, just setting up a centralized system. That is what is really lacking. Now, while, yes, the government, claims that they will be doing it in a day or two, we'll have to wait and see, because the situation is becoming more grim with each passing day. We're seeing patients, especially with breathing issues, who are unable to get a bed even for 24 hours, many of them succumbing to the virus also, several of them not being able to get admitted in the hospital simply because they don't have a negative report, and the reports are, of course, seeing a considerable amount of backlog. There's a delay also. Reports are only coming out in about 4 to 5 days. So a host of issues and a lot of streamlining that really has to be done. But the focus over here, Frida, right now still remains the fact that patients are testing positive, and the government and, of course, the private hospitals have the beds. But the link between the two that the government is supposed to set up for the patients to be able to access these beds is missing.
Right, so there seems to be quite a disconnect there. Thanks for giving us the ground realities and giving us a ground check after announcement have been made about allotment of beds in private hospitals. Thanks for joining us, Neha.